Hello guys, Aseni. I hope you had an amazing year. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. I hope mlijibamba na your families and your loved ones. You're watching Movie Review. I'm your host Kaneki and this show is sponsored by NewsunplugKE. Stay tuned. So guys, last time nilikuwa naongea kuhusu all type of movies, akina K-drama, anime, animation, Hollywood, Nollywood, Kenyan movies. This itakuwa any different. We'll just be like diving into the directing, the editing, the videography, the actors, the awards zenye walishinda and everything. So msikosa kusikiza hii episode, make sure you're going to watch it. And this episode nitakuwa naongelea kuhusu Puss-in-booT, The Raz Guy, nitaongea kuhusu Glass Onion, nitaongea kuhusu Avatar, Kaleidoscope, and all other movies. And with that, nitaanza with the first movie. So I'll start with Puss-in-booT. The first Puss-in-booT ilikuwa released in 2011 and it ilikuwa released 2022 and it was directed by Joel Crawford. And it's a good movie because first ni animation, let's start there, and then ilikuwa like sequel ya Shrek. So you know Shrek, the green guy, the ogre, mwenye akona donkey friend, and like all of that, like your universe. And also the company that produced Puss-in-booT and also Shrek is also the one which was responsible for both Baby, and it was also responsible for Troll and How to Train Your Dragon. So you just know it's going to be an amazing movie. So hii movie nanzana like Puss-in-booT The Last Wish. So nasikianga ile myth ya venye cats iko na 9 lives. Like I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it's a myth or not, but with this inaonyesha like Puss-in-booT amelive his 8 lives, amebakisha na 1 life. And you know, with having 1 life, like when you see humans got only 1 life, you need to live it well, you need to achieve this, you need to apologize, to say sorry, you tell someone you love them and everything. So napenda movie na revolve around like Puss-in-booT living his last life. So Puss-in-booT, after like kuonyesha the lives he lived, like he was so reckless and careless with his life, so like he's been chased down by Death, who's a wolf. So unapata kuona he's trying to run away ndio save his single life, but then akasikia kuna this map where it leads to somewhere where like your last wish can be like fulfilled. So Puss-in-booT kusikia hiyo aka make sure ameweka boots zake kando, ametoa kofia yake, kasud kake akaibari, akaenda kwa this like old lady mwenye na keeping cats. Unajua akwezi kosa that one person ire yenye unapenda paka, kuna paka 6 ama 12. So akaenda huko Puss-in-booT aka meet this dog mwenye alikuwa like a friend and also a therapy dog. Let me call it a therapy dog because like he helped Puss-in-booT like with his anxiety and his panic attacks and everything. So nilipenda their friendship na venye walikuwa like connected. Also, do you know Puss-in-booT was supposed to get married to like Kitty Softpaws, but he did not. He got cold feet. So tunaonyesha like he didn't get married to Kitty Softpaws because he ran away. Plus he was flirting with other cats. You just know, man. I think pia kwa cats it's the same thing. Who knows? So napenda venye walikuwa connected, napenda venye kwa hii animation kuna the little detail, like ulikuwa unaona venye Puss-in-booT's fire yake inainuka tu juu, like ungeza kuna the fear in Puss-in-booT. So I love the details in this whole thing. I love that Death was like this wolf who used to like whistle when ilikuwa nashtua, because niko pretty sure that whistle it has stick in mind for a really long time. So nilipenda venye walikuwa connected as a family. There was also these 3 bears with this young lady, like they are, let's say walikuwa familia moja na venye like unaweza kuwa adopted and everything. So I also loved that. I loved the songs in this. I love the one who acted who voiced Puss-in-booT is called Antonio Banderas. Also he's famously known for Zorro and also Spy Kids, I think mnamjua. And I just loved it. I honestly love animation. So Puss-in-booT was just amazing to me and I highly recommend it. I give it a 7 out of 10. Now we'll dive into The Raz Guy. The Raz Guy is a Nigerian movie which was released in 2021 and it was directed by Odoka Oyeka. This movie starts with this guy who's called Mr. Johnson. Like he's those people wenye like instead of kupe constructive criticism, like anakwambia vibaya, like venye like, okay, let me give you this example. Like he makes you feel like you're pathetic because you don't know how to speak fluent English, ama like your grammar is wrong, ama how you put words, ama how you say it, how you pronounce it. Like instead of telling you ama correcting you in the right way, hapana, like lazima kushow I'm superior. wewe ni minority, mimi ni superior kabisa, so I need to show you like no, you're doing this and this and that. So he's that type of guy, but I'll say kuongea poa, as in mimi na prefer like uambie tu mtu vizuri, understand, you learn from it. So this guy works in a company, and most of the time like anatafuta na boss wake junior anaweza ongelesha investors from other countries, like cause his English is just amazing. Honestly, mimi nilipenda tu kizungu yake, ilikuwa too amazing. Like I loved how it spoke, I love how he pronounced words and how his voice sounds. I just loved everything about it. So kwa company like inafika 2 point anataka like kuwa promoted, and so him being promoted like alikuwa na PA fulani mwenye alikuwa anamfuata ndio ajue venye kunaenda, like someone who's just going to assist him and do this or that. But then instead of telling this PA like she's doing something wrong or doing that venye ifai, like anamwambia tu vibaya, then this girl snaps her finger at her. Mimi siko najua Nigeria, when someone snaps 3 times like at you, like a taboo, like utapewa curse. I didn't know. If kuna any ya Kenya that I don't know of, like mnaweza niambia kwa comments, ama kama kuna zingine Nigeria mnaweza niambia, cause ile ni bamba sana. Like I don't know if it was like fictional ama it's true ama ni myth or anything, but I just loved it. So akasnap your fingers at this PA. Then the next time this colleague of his did the same thing. Then also kuna this cleaner fulani, unajua venye cleaners wanakuwa kwa company, and I bless their work, they do an amazing job. They know everything, they hear, see and know everything. It's the same case now, because that cleaner was always there when this guy like talked rudely to one of his co-workers, ama like the PA or anyone else. He was always there. Na napenda venye olimpe that ka weird look, that ka smirk, yeah? Like who's this guy, he looks so suspicious and so weird, like utaki story zake, but he's a kind-hearted person. Pia akamsnap your fingers at that time. Hiyo ni curse. So immediately this guy the cleaner alisnap the 3rd time to this guy. The guy kudos anamka asubuhi aongee vizuri, like he's fluent, ama him being fluent in English ilipotea. Unamajua ulala asubuhi au ulala usiku knowing you're hot, ama like knowing like unajua kuongea vizuri, then asubuhi it's all gone. Just imagine, like everything's just gone. It's the same case with this guy. Imagine how he felt, because in his head anasema tu vizuri, but then akienda kuitoa it's not the same, like vitu zinaenda hivi, like it's just broken English. And I can imagine the despair he had. Nikavyo naendanga interview na try kuongea kizungu, then wapi kizungu iko hapo nje kusema no, you'll find me outside here, I'm not coming with you, sorry. It's kind of the same case. So after that unapata like way before, like he was like kind of ashamed to introduce his siblings to his girlfriend, because demu yake ni wala msoko na do, anavaa vizuri, anaongea vizuri. So he was like, if I introduce you to my siblings, like utashangana shina kina nani, because yes anaongea kizungu mzuri, but his siblings are not the same. But then again, you're supposed to accept someone venye ako, like you're not supposed to be ashamed of your people, because they're all okay, your people are there for you, and they're hataenda mahali wako tu hapa, so you need to embrace them and accept them venye wako. And also I love the way Mr. Johnson tried everything he can like to get his good speech back. Akaenda kwa mganga, akaenda kwa pastor, nothing is working. Then unapata the same pastor alikuwa anamwambia jioni yeye ni mganga. Like najua ukitafuta hustle, ukitafuta do ni kubaya siku hizi, but damn, how, like mtafanya hivyo aje? But it's okay. I just love the guy who played the character of the pastor, and like this other kamganga fulani mwenye alikuwa try kumsaidia kumuuzia this type of thing ndio aweze kuongea vizuri. So after that he started like apologizing, started becoming a good person, like anaenda kuambia venye alikuwa na experience, because he was in his co-workers shoes, like alikuwa na feel venye alikuwa na experience and everything. So aka apologize, he did this, they continued working together. Then the more he kept on like talking to them and apologizing and trying to amend for all his sins, like the more speech ilikuwa narudi, because after that unapata the other time aliamka asubuhi, speech yake ilikuwa just amazing. So I just love the fact that this movie is trying to show like usi belittle watu, just don't do that. Just tell someone if they're doing something wrong or right, you're not superior than anyone else. I loved this movie. I highly recommend it, and I give it an 8 out of 10. So on the other movie we'll be talking about it's Matilda, but si Matilda yenye ilikuwa released in 1996. Sorry, ni Matilda ilikuwa released last year 2022, na it's a musical. Saying it's a musical meaning itakuwa na a lot of like songs, a lot of people performing this and this, a lot of like dancing, music and everything. Naona inaitwa Matilda the musical. So Matilda the musical was released in this year and it was directed by a guy called Matthew Wachus. So napenda from it starts with this girl anaitwa Matilda, who's the main character. So main character Matilda akona this power ya kumove things with her mind, like akona telekinesis kind of power. I hope nimesema right, if not mnaweza niambia kwa comments. Napenda venye like venye ilikuwa kitambo wali incorporate some other things in this other movie, but also they didn't put all the details because kwa hiyo movie nyingine Matilda had a brother, but kwa hii she doesn't. She's the only child in the house. When you like parents wake don't even care about the child, but she's an amazing and clever little girl. Mwenye anaendelea kusoma books. Guys, msiachilie knowledge, keep reading books, be more knowledgeable and everything. So napenda venye she has this friend, this hippie librarian friend when anapeanga books and everything. Napenda skills za Matilda in storytelling. Like alikuwa nakupa story na feel yes, I feel like I need to be in this, like I need to be in this setting, like I want to be inside this story because anafanya ikuwe so moving, like real life, like you want to be just there with them, like you're experiencing the moment. Now also napenda this headmaster anaitwa Mrs. Trunchbull. The other one also alikuwa like the same outfit venye alikuwa naeka band kwenye lake, the same like kakona alikuwa napelekwa kikosea venye alifosu mtu fulani amalize keki. I think naweza maliza keki mzima, but I don't know, but napenda everything in this thing. Napenda venye watu walikuwa na dance, like their life depends on it in a good way, like walifanya tu an amazing job. It was just amazing. I just loved everything about it. I loved the cinematography, the acting. I loved it, guys, and I highly recommend it. Naipe 7 out of 10. And with that, we'll go on a short commercial break. We'll be right back. So moving on to the next movie, nitakuwa naongelea inaitwa Avatar. So unajua Avatar ni gani? The first Avatar was released in 2009. So ini like another, let me say another episode, I won't say a sequel, but it's another Avatar, but inaitwa Avatar the Way of the Water. So Avatar was released last year, 2022, and it was directed by James Cameron. So it starts with this main actor anaitwa Jake Sully. Jake Sully is this like hot guy kwa hii Na'vi people. In the other Avatar alikuwa on like wheelchair, he was disabled, but this other one amena kwa hiyo world of Pandora. So it's this like hot game mwenye ameunga and everything. He's an avatar, the Na'vi people avatar, like they're tall and they're these blue striped people who look good, and like anajua hunting, like ako connected to the people, although he's not one of them, but he became one of them. So napenda venye walifanya Pandora, like the visuals walifanya Pandora like a real place where you would love to like live in. Napenda pia kulikuwa na connection, yeah, those people and the nature, the way they used like their hair to connect, ama like their tail. I just love that in this movie. I love that ungeza distinguish between this type of Na'vi person and this other person. Like kuna these features, this is an old person, this is a grown person, this is a child. I just love that because ulikuwa unaona clearly this is total individuals. Na pia napenda the CGI. I love the acting skills. I love the like creatures walikuwa kwa your place because inakaa threatening honestly, because mimi nikipatana kitu kile I'll run away, but I just loved it. I loved every piece of it. I loved the videography. I loved the traditional songs they were singing. I just loved everything about this movie, and I loved venye kulikuwa na kuna like ilikuwa between human race and the Na'vi and also technology. So kuna all of that in that. Sitaki spoiler guys, but it was just amazing. Ni 3 hours long, but since mmeweza kuona series za kina anime na drama na hizo zingine, I think amta feel bored. Itakuwa too amazing, itakuwa enjoyable. Napenda venye mtoi Loak is Jake Sully's child na Netiri. Napenda venye alikuwa connected with this other creature, ilikuwa band ama ilikuwa like miako tu kando because no one else wanted story nayo and whatever. I just loved when you're friends and everything. I loved their sign language, the way they were speaking. I just loved everything about this movie. You guys should go and watch it. I give it an 8 out of 10. So So on the next movie nitakuwa naongelea inaitwa kaleidoscope. What is a kaleidoscope? Ni let me call it kind of a tube yenye iko na glass ndani yenye iko na colors, so like the more you look at it the more colors, na I feel like she's out of this world. It's just an amazing like little toy ama object that it's just appealing to the eyes. So tutatumia hiyo kaleidoscope as an example to explain this movie. It was really so from there unapata napenda venye episodes walikuwa meziname by colors. Kuna green, kuna pink, kuna white, kuna red. Napenda kulikuwa na signify the meaning kaleidoscope. So I love that about it. Napenda venye episodes like zimekuwa episode 1 2 3 4 5 6 and whatever, the whole thing it pushed through and everything. But then again kwa episodes ndo ujui pushed through or not, or do if things went wrong or not, cause like it makes your past, present and future and everything. So napenda the idea behind all of it, napenda the acting skills, napenda the videography, napenda hiyo ni kama many haze, but it's not, but it's just a haze cause they wanaenda kuibado a certain place. So I just loved everything about this movie, and with the title being kaleidoscope, mimi mwenyewe napenda kaleidoscope kuiangalia cause it just amazes me in all ways. And I'm watch, mimi I recommend na naipe 6 out of 10. So moving on, I'll be talking about Glass Onion. Glass Onion ni a friend group, and I'm just because she was murdered, but then the public konje somebody to suicide, but she knows clearly like the friend group walimuua because they didn't want her to go and expose them or anything. But napenda venye like mkiwa like in a family, a crew, nyote mnaokoleana, all of you get money, all of you have businesses, all of you succeed. I just love it when iko hivyo kwa hii. Napenda venye in the movie when there's like chaos inafanya like when you guys go and watch it. So moving on to the next movie I'll be talking about is Wednesday Addams. I know mnajua Wednesday Addams from that car. So unajua ile trending nini ya TikTok yenye ana dance. It was released in 2022. Unaweza watch kwa Netflix, and it was directed by this guy anaitwa Alfred Go. So this movie starts with Wednesday being the main character, like ako high school, brother yake anakuwa bullied but she cannot stand by it. Like wako na love and hate relationship with her brother, but no, like there's no way we're going to bully my sibling. Then ikona like she's more connected to her father, like her father ana mwado, like so smanga like father like daughter, like anamwakatuka kama yai. But I also love that in this like tutu anapenda tu colors. Then Wednesday on the other side like anapenda vitu black and white. She's a serious person and everything. So napenda hiyo, napenda the fact that this thing, this I think muliona it, and guys I highly recommend you guys to go and watch it. It's on Netflix and I give it an 8 out of 10. So on the last movie I'm going to be reviewing it was Country Queen. Country Queen is a Kenyan series and it was released in 2022 and it was directed by David Tosh Getonga. I think memjua from the times me mention David Tosh Getonga. He's an amazing director. I'm a director a lot of Kenyan movies. He's an amazing person. He's a creative person. Amefanya a lot of movies and everything. So the movie starts with this main actor anaitwa Akisa. So Akisa like she's an event planner, like inaonyesha her life akiwa like grown up and everything. Akisa is an event planner mwenye ako Nairobi. She has everything figured out. She's an amazing person. She's a businesswoman. She's an intelligent and beautiful person. So inaanzia ikionyesha na venye alikuwa na plan event fulani ya this kind of people, and then later on inaonyesha like akiusha go venye kulienda kwa she had a child but the dad took the child away from her and everything kama hiyo. So napenda venye alikuwa na show her past and her future venye she has grown and everything. Napenda movie napenda venye Kenyan film inaendelea kuwa bold and amazing. Like they're not afraid to do this type of thing. They're not afraid to put this kind of scenes, because kitambo there was not even like making out scenes in this whole movie like in Kenyan movie. But napenda like venye na incorporate evil. People are just amazing. People are amazing actors. Napenda pia venye like 99% of the actors kwa this Country Queen are Kenyan. I just love that about it. Like napenda casting yao, akina mwenye ameact Maria anaitwa Blessing ako kwa hii, like a lot of amazing actors ako kwa hii. Then napenda venye li center mainly on Kamba, so like all actors had to like not learn Kamba but kutoyo accent fulani ya Kamba ndio, because ilikuwa nini the main language kwa hii the whole movie ilikuwa Kamba. So napenda venye the actors walitoyo accent vizuri, hata kama kwa Kamba they did an amazing job. Napenda wakishutia style ya country countryside because the videography, it's just amazing. I just loved it. Napenda venye the opening theme, yes, the country queen, it was just amazing. I just loved it. Napenda venye wana support Kenyan music. Napenda venye kuna references of like this type of music ama this type of place, like unaona places fulani unaweza ona tao or anywhere ama hotels. I just love that about everything. Napenda venye aliongela kuhusu land grabbing because there's this baba akisa sasa alikuwa na land, but after he died his own brothers wana try to like draw everyone else mwenye wabaki kwa hiyo land wachukue the land. Kuna hiyo napenda venye alikuwa anaonyesha the exploitation of children wenye walikuwa wanafanya kazi kwa mining to get the gold. Napenda tu venye pia like unajua venye ushago kila mtu anajonga your business, like you are in a small town, everyone knows this, everyone knows that and that and that and that. So I loved that walieka hiyo pia hapo ndani. Na napenda tu venye kisa ile onyeshana she was being connected to her mom, si venye ilikuwa kitambo. I just loved everything. Mimi nilipenda tu hii movie, hii series, sorry, nilipenda this whole series. I just loved and adored it. Napenda venye tu Kenyan film inaendelea tu kwa better. I wish and I hope to see other Kenyan films kama hizi, like series ama short films ama movies. I'll just love to see this. Na nilipenda acting skills zao, nilipenda like everything about this movie. Niko Netflix and I highly recommend it. I give it a 9 out of 10. And with that, don't forget to be interactive in our like comment section. Don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe to all our social media platforms at NewsunplugKE. Bye.